Hey guys, it's Shale from Shale Gaming, and this is the second video in my PvP series. I'm going to be playing my Mesmer in this video. Mesmer is probably my second favorite class. I love the Mesmer's ability to be able to 1v1 in PvP. It's just a really fun class overall. I see that my team is taking Chieftain, but so many of them there. I decided just to head up to Keep. I'd be more of a benefit moving forward and taking Keep for my allies. I'm running a sword pistol right now on my Mesmer. It's probably my favorite skill. It's a power Mesmer build also. And in my utility skills, I have my Ether Feast as my healing skill, my Signet of Domination, my Decoy, my Null Field, and my Mole Bird. So here the action's starting. I'm guarding the Keep. I start focusing down this thief. The thief's getting very low, so I decided to focus her down. I switched to this Necromancer. He's being a lot bigger of a threat, being in his Death Shroud. I'm trying to get him out of the Death Shroud before I can do too much damage. I'm starting to get a bit low though, so I'm retreating. I'm retreating out so I can so that they won't target me anymore. And then I come back in at the last second to help out, get the kill on this Necromancer, and to capture the point. So now we have 2 points, and we got Chieftain, they got Spawn here. And there's a big fight at the stairs. I'm focusing down these guys in the back. I'm starting off with slow health thief, bursting him down pretty quickly. He was invisible at the last second though, and I start focusing on this other low health thief who also goes invisible. So I'm not getting too lucky with these thieves, so then I switch my focus to this engineer sitting in the back here, just shooting off his rifle. But I do start to get low on health, so I am able to stealth back up using my decoy and heal up with the other feast. I switch back to this engineer to get the last couple of blows with my teammates, and then I start moving down to get these retreating enemies. I'm looking for a chance to get my third skill, because my third skill cripples, or my fifth skill, which also does a daze. So those are all good skills for chasing. I'm really trying to get down this engineer, but he's doing a really good job of keeping himself alive. I'm actually getting very, very low, and I do eventually go down, but immediately rally since the guy dies, and I'm just waiting for my Ether Feast to come back off cooldown. Now I do see this Necromancer, and he is a pretty big threat, but I want to take this Ranger out of the picture, so I just come over and get the stomp off, or try to. Well, not Ranger, Engineer, sorry, that's my bad. I'm actually starting to take a lot of damage now. I'm not actually sure who is doing all the damage to me, but I am able to escape, and I'm using my Ether Beast again to heal myself back up, and I'm moving down towards the henge, see if we can take that back. It is currently in Red's control, and we are down by 40 points, so we need to start taking points, getting Spawny and Chieftain, who are still dead though, so they're not really a big concern to us right now. But ooh, I'm on a rampage. I actually forgot about that. I'm doing really well at this point in the game, so I'm heading back up to the henge to help my team take it. As you can see, it is being contested, so I'm running up here to help my teammate finish off whoever is defending. And Chieftain returns right at the perfect moment, so that we can capture this point and then take Chieftain for our own. So we'll take the henge, and then we're going to rotate down towards Chieftain to see if we can get a quick kill off on him. I unfortunately cannot, with this class, I cannot solo the Chieftain, so I need to wait for my allies to show up. And here we go. I actually switched to my staff during this to do DPS from ranged. I don't really like using my staff too much in fights unless I need to be shooting down it from a long range. But for Chieftain and Spawny, the staff is a really good utility to use. It has a lot of good damaging spells. And we are able to get Spawny down pretty quickly, and we're going to head up towards Keep, which is currently being contested by Red. We are able to neutralize it though, so it seems like we don't have, it seems like there isn't too many enemies up there for us to help out with. So I'm moving down towards mine and Spawn here to see what I can do. There's actually quite a few enemies here, but I turn around and decide to focus on this engineer who is beating on my teammate over there. So I quickly start racking up all the hits on this engineer, getting a lot of crits. I deal a lot of damage. I love this power spec from this power build from Mesmer, and he goes down really quickly. Engineers really do not have that much health, so they're pretty easy targets. And there's my nice little rabbit stomp. So after killing the engineer, I'm moving up to take mine. We are trying to keep our lead going. We have a very small 10 point, not even 10 point, 6 point lead. And we're gonna capture this point really soon. They unfortunately rotate up and take keep, and they also got spawn here though. So we're just staying. We're staying in the lead just barely, but we rotate off to this Mesmer, who is doing a really good job of evading us. I got very confused there about which one was which, but she eventually does go down, and we start to rotate back up towards keep. As I say that though, there are guys behind us, so I turn around to help my teammates, and I focus again on this same engineer he's so low health. I can beat him down so quickly. And then I switch to this warrior. She unfortunately is not so easy to kill. The warrior is known to have a bit higher of a health pool. I say a bit relatively because obviously they have a much higher health pool than the squishy little engineer. So we do finish off the engineer, and I turn to revive my teammate here, but there's actually an enemy thief behind me, so I have to turn to face him, and he actually stuns me for quite a long time there. I have to evade back, use my other feats, but it seems like most of his team is just leaving him to fight me alone, which I feel is really in my advantage. I feel really comfortable 1v1ing with the Mesmer. There I dropped down my null field to take off the blind, but now they have realized that I am attacking the thief, and I'm going to go down very shortly here. I'm doing my best to stay alive for as long as I can using my deception. It does trick them for a little bit, but not very long, and I go down. So now looking at the score, we are ahead by 20 points now. 23 points to be precise. And I'm just waiting for my respawn. The henge is being contested, and Svanir and Chieftain are both still down, so there isn't too much that we can do. Unfortunately, we lose the henge right there, but I really couldn't do anything about it. I was respawning, and so now we're moving down. We're moving down towards mine. I'm sorry, henge, and then to take this chieftain. As my two teammates take henge, I move towards chieftain. I already have my staff out, and here comes this warrior to help me out with chieftain, and he goes down pretty quickly. And the enemy team is probably going to be taking Svanir, since most of us are up here getting henge and chieftain. And while we're getting chieftain, it's actually really good of our teammate. He goes up there and gets keep, but it looks like he's being contested right now, so we're gonna have to head up there and help him out very soon. So Svanir gave us a pretty good lead there. We're now ahead by about 40 points, so that's a pretty good lead. It still could be higher though, so we're gonna head up towards keep. Red actually does take keep, so we do need to come up here and help. A lot of us are coming up towards keep now, so unless it's their whole team, I'm not expecting them to keep the keep. That was not intended. But here I focus on this ranger. Rangers are normally pretty easy targets, since they are normally most ranged or casters are pretty easy targets. And I stay in my staff for quite a bit here. I'm not actually sure why. Yeah, I stay in my staff for much longer than normal. I normally just switch to my sword and dagger, and that wolf I was just taking a beating from that wolf, and I'm still in this staff. I don't really understand why I'm staying in the staff. It's not really my damage dealing weapon. Not really my preferred weapon either. It seems like one of them swung around and took the henge though, which is not very good for us. We're now behind in points, so we need to do something really big to get back into this game. We are beating them out of the keep though, and we will get the keep really soon. We just stomped the last of the red at keep, and now we're rotating down towards Svanir and mine. The keep is yours. And we've actually lost our lead. We're now behind, and I see this thief right here, and this thief for me should be pretty easy to kill. I feel really comfortable going into 1v1s as a Mesmer. It's a very easy class for the 1v1s in my opinion. But he did his he popped his guild of thieves, so now I need to be a bit more careful. I come up here, start taking the mine, and it seems like I'm going to be uncontested up here at mine. My friends are coming up here to help, and right in time, like perfect timing by my allies, because this ranger is now coming up here towards the mine to try to get me off it, and she is successful, but she is not going to be able to kill me. I mean, as long as my allies show up here. I'm actually running away because it's a 2v1, and I think I'm actually gonna die here. My teammates did not come up here to help me, and I actually died because of it. But we are able to get the lead back. We're now at 487. Yeah, there we go. 496 to 485, and we will win this. And there's the match. I hope you guys enjoyed, and that was a pretty close win. I did pretty well as my Mesmer. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed not only the PvP, but also the Mesmer gameplay. Please leave a like, a comment, and if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. Thanks.